Hey folks, right now I'm with Larry Harper of Porcupine Fish Tractors. Larry, how you doing?
Doing fine, Russ. You?
Oh, Larry, it's great. The reason we're here, you've got a brand new porcupine. Folks, if you've seen our shows, we fished several porcupines in deeper water with the full-size porcupines, and I'll tell you what, we have had some great shows. Larry, it's a great invention you have here. Super fish structure.
Thank you.
But if you fish a lot of the lakes like we do, the northern canal lakes, normally our average depth is 6 foot, and I'm talking all the way across, a lot of shallow water. So some of those we had to cut down ourselves. You've come up with a new Saturn porcupine, and I'll tell you what, for shallow water fishermen, I can't wait to get out and take a show over these. Can you tell the folks about these?
Yeah, I can, Russ. I fish on Kentucky Lake all the time, and it's deep water. So I always use 5.5 footer. And everybody would tell me, man, you need to get shallow. That's where the fish are, they're shallow. Well, if I ever got 10 foot, I thought I was hitting bottom. But anyway, they just stayed after me, and then I tried it. And they were right. They do go to shallow water.
I'll tell you what, and they'll stay there all summer sometimes.
I couldn't believe it. So what I did, I just turned around, used my same sphere, and I used 8 of the 30-inch pipes around for the Saturn. That's the Saturn. Then you change the bottom of it, will always be your biggest number. Or like this one, it's a 12 by 12. Okay?
That gives you a good base foundation.
Right. And now here is your 4.5 to 10 foot of water. Right here. And I've got a 30 by 12, and then I have a 21 by 21.
So you can still get some different options here.
But I tell you, I am sold on this 12 by 12 as I can be. It's perfect for 4 foot of water, and it's perfect for 10 foot of water.
You bet.
And I was in Florida, and I guess I thought everybody had deep lakes, but they don't.
You found out different.
I found out different. When I hit 6 foot of water, that was deep water.
You bet.
And the only thing poor old fish had for shade was an alligator. But I tell you, it's just this right here will cure the shallow lakes.
One of the things I like too about the new Saturns is you've actually included the T that goes over the brick, and if we can show the folks that. That brick is what anchors that down, and that T piece of PVC is included in the package now.
Yes. I put one T, and I even cut the short piece of pipe for them. So whenever they buy this package, all they have to do is find a brick you can purchase. And this is a house brick. They're about 39 to 40 cents. You've already got your T. You can buy a little $3 thing of glue that will do 50 attractors.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, if you've never seen anybody put the fish attractors together, it's a simple technique. It takes just a few minutes. You can put literally 100 of these easily in a day.
You can.
And folks, if you've never seen anyone put one together, let's join my friend Joe Thomas and see how it's done. Again, I'm with pro staff member from Porcupine Fish Tractors, Joe Thomas. Joe, you going to show the folks how easy it is to assemble one of these?
I am, and that's the beauty of these things, Russ. The time it takes, we can have this assembled in probably 5 minutes, and we're going to show how to do it. And another trip out, you can take one every time you go fishing. Take them, put them out, and you'll have a big fishing area in a short time. But basically, you start, there's 26 holes in the sphere. And this is going to be our bottom piece. This is the 5.5 foot model. It's 5.5 foot in diameter, the largest one. But this is the bottom piece you'll find, and it is we cut it off to 19 inches so it holds the legs down in the mud or in the bottom. It'll wind up sitting like this. But it's so simple. You take each one of these. You hold that for me, Russ.
Absolutely.
And you take just plain PVC pipe and just put the glue on, and you start by assembling them and twist it when you put it in. And you just go, if you'll just move that just a little bit, and you just continue on around, twist when you put in, and I'll get one of these, Russ.
And doesn't get much simpler than that.
No, that's pretty easy, and it's not heavy either.
No.
The heaviest part will come in just a minute when we get through, but we'll go all the way around. I usually do the middle ones first and then come back and do the top side and the bottom side.
Okay.
And a twist, always a twist. We'll come and put 2 more in and show people how it looks.
Alrighty. Sure beats cutting trees
Out there and driving
getting
stakes,
everything
man.
on your boat.
But if you'll see, the first and most important thing you have to remember is cut one piece off to 19 inches. That's where our weight's going to go. The rest of them will be 26. And you continue on all the way around, and you'll have, in just a minute, we'll show you what the finished product looks like.
Well, folks, we're just now finishing up. This is the last regular size one. Put her in there, turn it,
Twist.
and that is it. Joe, what's the next step?
The final step is going to be take the short piece, which is right here, if you can see. If you look, there's a T right there. Grab that T, and you're going to run 2 bricks. These are the smaller ones. If you're going to, you use 2 of these, 3 sometimes is better. And then you put the T on. Originally, they had marketed them to put wire through there, and it just takes too much time. You got that on there and glued, and that's your finished product. How it would sit on the bottom. And these brick pull all of the legs on the bottom down in the water, in the mud.
Keeps them set
And
in
it's
there.
there.
So we ready to go put some out?
Let's go put them out.
All right.
Okay, we've got the 5.5 foot model assembled. We're ready to put it in. This is a main river ledge, about 20 foot deep on this ledge. It's as simple as taking it and setting it over the side where you can get where you want it, get it away from the boat. It will go down on its own. And that's as simple as it is.
Well, Larry, there it was. That's how easy it is to put the porcupines together. And I'll tell you, there's so many benefits of these. They're easy to put together. You can put out hundreds in a day. You're not going to get hung up. They're environmentally safe. I love them, and I appreciate you joining us today.
Well, I really enjoyed it, and just going to tell you, if Joe Thomas, what he can do, if you could keep enough glue in his hand, he puts that 100 out in a little while.
I've seen a man put them out. He does pretty good.
He's pretty fast. Super friend, and it's like a lot of it.
Well, Larry, thanks for joining us.
Really enjoyed it, Rod.
Another feature this unit has is on the spear itself is a pre-punched hole. Now if you want to suspend them off of a pier, a floating pier, or even a fixed pier, you can do that. But the unit itself, once it's submerged, it takes about a week, maybe 2 weeks to attract fish to it. I've heard people say that within 2 days they've caught fish off of them. But the key thing about the unit is that it's PVC. It won't rot, and there's no way for a fish to hang you up in it. And another feature is you can't hang a hook up in it. If you hang a fish in it, you just hold pressure on him and just let him pull, you pull back. If he pulls 2 feet, you pull back 2 feet, and he'll eventually just slide right up the end and come right off the cover. But this is a unique product, and especially on